Welcome to We Learn. This is session 7 of Management of Market Communication and Advertising. Today we are going to cover different topics like internet and marketing communication. Internet promotes networking. How? This we are going to cover. Then we will differentiate between the traditional and internet advertising. In the later part of the session, we will cover website issues that arises on the internet, different terms that are used in the internet, revolutionary changes in office automation by internet that we are going to cover in today's session, integration of tools and marketing for communication, integrated marketing communications, coordinating and implementation. Communication is the first state for interaction. How? This we are going to cover. Communication platforms will be the part of today's session. Communication process model, elements in the communication process. Then we will discuss that how communication drives the organization. Internet and advertisement will be the later part of the session. Media and marketing and advertisement and media. So this was the list of those topics that we are supposed to be finished in today's session. In the first part of the session, there is a internet and marketing communication. Here in front of us, there is a good statistics that is in terms of years, and this statistics gives the count of years that is required to do the marketing with the help of different media. With the help of provided data, it is concluded that internet will take around 4 years to reach 50 million users, while television will take 13 years to reach 50 million users. Similarly, your personal computer, in short you call it PC, it will take around 16 years to reach 50 million users. And the radio, which is an audible device, with the help of radio as a marketing medium, it will take around 38 years to reach 50 million users. So this statistics will basically help us to understand the role of each medium and the amount of time it will reach to the people, so that the corresponding action will take place. So basically, internet promotes networking, and networking, as you know it very well, it's a group of people which coordinate with each other, communicate with each other. They are the part of the same group or sometime other group. Still they communicate with each other. So basically, internet is a sort of technology which helps to connect one group of people with that of the another group of people, one organization from that of the another organization, and similarly one country, one state, and so on. So basically, for the global networking, for the global interaction, internet plays a very important role in building the hierarchy of the networking. There is a difference between the traditional and internet advertising. Traditional advertisement having some factors, and these factors actually differentiate between the traditional and web based advertisement. Now, the factors are range of audience that can be targeted in traditional advertisement system is of wide range, while in web based it is of narrow range. Another factor which actually differentiate the traditional way of advertisement with that of the web based advertisement is the ability to target niche audience. In case of traditional advertisement, it is good niche, good target audience is there, while in web based it is of moderate size. Speed of gaining feedback is very slow in traditional system, while it is very fast in web based technologies. Speed of implement modifications are again slow in traditional way of advertising, while in web based advertising the speed of implementing modification is very fast. Now, to the ability to measure effectiveness is of moderate size, means there is a moderation in measuring the effectiveness in case of traditional advertising method, while in case of web based it is of high effectiveness. Traditional advertising is having the low ability to link the cost to the result. जितनी कॉस्ट उस पर इन्वॉल्व होती है उसको लिंक करने में लेस कैपेबल है ट्रेडिशनल वे ऑफ एडवर्टाइजमेंट, while web based links has a better ability to link to the result, that is the ratio is high. Another point of difference between the traditional and internet advertising is the ease of gaining global exposure. वो ईजीनेस जिससे एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट या सर्विस ग्लोबल लेवल पे जाना जाता है, दैट इज़ वेरी लो इन केस ऑफ ट्रेडिशनल एडवर्टाइजिंग, while in internet advertising it is quite high. The ratio of gaining global exposure is very high in internet advertising, while it is slow in traditional advertising methods. Now, let us discuss some issues that keep on arising when there is an advertisement with the help of internet. So, what sort of issues keep on arising? That are like how interactive ads influence response rate. What new cost structures can be applied? These are the other issues that need to be discussed. Will we be able to link from ad to internet site? How will it make the advertising more measurable? And what value should we be placing on interactive advertising? So all these are the issues that keep on cropping up on the internet when ad are supposed to be given from the net or internet, or we can say that web based advertisement. Now there are different terms that we keep on using in internet. The first one is browser. This is the name that is given to the software that runs on the PC that displays the web pages. There are many makes of the software. Leaders in this are Netscape and Internet Explorer. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is the programming commands that actually defines how pages look on the screen when a visitor looks them on the internet. URL, which stands for Uniform Resource Locator. This is like the address for a piece of information on the internet. Each page on a website has a unique URL. There are some revolutionary changes in the office automation by the internet. Means, with the introduction of the internet at the office level, the whole process of the organization are going to be automized with the help of some automatic tools, with the help of awareness programs, with the help of skill development programs. Now people are eager to use this IT tools for the automation of the office work, and this motivation towards the implementation of IT tools in the official level help us to bring a revolutionary kind of change, positive kind of change within the organization. Like pay per click, in short, it is called as a PPC management, in which on every click of your mouse, an advertisement can be generated. Hits, that is a measurement unit of the traffic on a website. This is the count of the files called from a server. एक पर्टिकुलर फाइल को कितनी बार एक सर्वर से कॉल किया गया है, that reflects its hit ratio. A single page of a website would have multiple files which comprise of images also. So this is not a true measure of the traffic estimation. Page, this is also a measure of the traffic on a website. This is better than impression hits as a measurement unit. This is a count of the pages that a visitor views on a web. Now site. If a website has 10 pages and the visitor sees all the 10 pages, then the page impression of the site would be 10. In the later part of the session, we are also going to cover integrated marketing communications. Although it is true that integration of the tools and marketing is used for the better communication inside the organization, so it is the equal responsibility of all the department, all the people of the organization to participate in different communication, which will ultimately help in increasing the awareness and marketing of that product or service. And awareness can be enhanced by means of proper communication. So integrated marketing communication plays a very important role in enhancing the effectiveness, efficiency and productivity of the organization. Another popular term that we use in internet is search. These are the directories of the web address. User can search for engines, the address or URLs of the various websites by typing the keywords of their search. Example of such sites are Yahoo, Alta Vista, Lycos, etc. Portals. Portals are websites which offer all the information service that a visitor might require. These are like one-stop shops on the net. Examples of such sites are Yahoo, Rediff, India Time, Digital HT, etc. The idea behind such site is to retain visitors to their site, and they offer extra services like email, search, news, etc. www, this stands for World Wide Web. Now, here is a point of integrated marketing communication. So, integrated marketing communications involves advertising, getting the direct response, sales force, events and experience. So, ultimately they give rise to the clarity, consistency, maximum impact in the integrated marketing communication. So, integrated marketing communication can be achieved with the help of advertisement, Salesforce, events, and experiences. A planning process is designed to assure that all the brand contacts received by a customer or processed for a product, service, or organizations are relevant to that person and consistent over time. Coordination and implementation, in which the coordination involves different stages. We can use different technical media to implement, to coordinate the things. And for implementation, we require a hub, a proper network of computer. We require different advertisement media like newspaper, new technologies, not only technology, rather the knowledge of that technologies. So communication is the first aid for interaction. It is true. To bring about the communication in the organization is the first step of the interaction, and it is the solution of many problems. Every problem arises from the communication, and every problem gets solved only with the help of communication. So communication is basically acting as a first aid treatment or as a remedy to resolve different conflict at organizational levels that keep on arising day by day. So communication is the first aid for interaction in bringing about the positive change in the organization. Communication platforms. There are different platforms available like public relation and publicity. Another category of platform is direct and interactive marketing, personal selling, word of mouth. These are the four major category which provides a platform for communications. And when we talk about the public relations and publicity, it involves press kits, speeches, seminars, annual reports, charitable donations, publications, lobbying, and company. These are the ways which helps to establish the platform, communication platform at the public level. And for direct and interactive marketing, we can make use of catalogs, mailings, telemarketing, electronic shopping, TV shopping, email, company blogs, websites. Personal selling, that is, आप किसी पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को बेच सकते हैं with the help of sales promotion, sales presentations, by providing samples, incentives, programs, fairs, trade shows. Word of mouth is the most effective tool used as a communication for the advertisement, person to person chat, and all. So communication basically provide two process models. The first one is macro model and the second one is micro model. Macro model is sender oriented model in which sender sends some signals to the receiver, and another model, that is the micro model, it revolves around the consumer's response, what the consumer thinks. So it is consumer oriented. There are different elements in the communication process. Like when sender sends the data, it is encoded, it enters into some media. It could be any example, there could be any example of the media in the form of the message. Then that message is decoded by the receiver, and accordingly from the receiver side a response is generated, and it acts as a feedback and is received by the sender as a feedback. Now the important parameter that need to be discussed is that there is an element that is called as a noise. If there is some distortions or any kind of issues that arises due to the inefficiency of that particular device which is to be used in the communication, that must be so powerful. So basically the communication process get affected by the type of distortions that can interfere into the encoding decoding process. But if there is no noise distortion, then whole the process will be carried out in a smooth manner. Yes, it is true that communication basically drives the organization. किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बिजनेस को या काम को 100% हैंडल करने के लिए कम्युनिकेशन इंडस्ट्री का बहुत बड़ा रोल है. Alone communication can tackle 80% of the problem that are arises because of the improper way of communication. So it was analyzed that communication actually drives the organization by providing that 80% of the effort that we spent on the communication, 180% kind of problems can be resolved. Internet is also used for the purpose of advertisement. You can make use of the internet for the purpose of advertisement by creating website on that page. You can create portals, which is a kind of website to provide some information to the users, and any sort of publicity can be imposed onto the website or web page. So internet provides a very effective medium of doing advertisement. Now let us see that how media and marketing are related with each other. Not only the medias, rather lots of the issues that become the part of media and marketing, like project management, marketing projects, people, program candidates, design, marketing management, permanent skills, innovative approach, market management, media within the organization. All these things become the part of media and marketing. So media and marketing both are such a wide fields that after discussing some parameter you cannot say that you have covered the media as well as the marketing part. There are lots of small and big issues which are directly and indirectly involved. So media and marketing are important, play an important role in the marketing of communication and advertisement. People use different innovative approach for advertising their product or service. Now look at this baby. This small baby is basically used as an advertisement media, where the McDonald company, Boney company, and other brands has used the different parts of the babies to do their advertisement. Similarly, we can make use of different media that we have discussed in today's session, in the early part of this session: radio, television, newspaper, magazine, and all. That can also be used as a media for advertisement. Here is a marketing communication, which involves informing the consumers and customers about the relative value of the products and developing trust and other relation bonds that facilitates ongoing exchange relationship. So basically, marketing communications involves about the informing consumers and customer about the relative values of the products, जिसमें हम एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट के फीचर्स के बारे में, उसकी वैल्यूज़ के बारे में कस्टमर को बार बार कम्युनिकेट करते हैं विद डिफरेंट स्टाइल्स एंड मीडिया. दैट all communication comes under the category of marketing communication. Like here is a ad in front of you about the Clarica. This is the face wash kind of thing. Now this is integrated marketing communication. In short, it is called as a IMC, which involves the communication idea about advertising, personal selling, direct marketing, public relations, and sales promotion. All these parameters act as an input for the integrated marketing communications. Integrated marketing communication, IMC, is a strategic business process that the marketers use to plan, develop, execute, and evaluate coordinated, measurable, persuasive brand communications program over time with the target audience. How much should an organization spend on its integrated marketing communication program, and how do you know when it is working? These are the things that are actually dealt inside the IMC. Communication plan, a framework that outlines the strategies for developing. Communication plan is a kind of strategies, और ये strategy इस बात का आंसर देते हैं कि किस तरह से उन चीज़ों को डेवलप करना है, इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, कंट्रोल किया जाएगा, किस तरह की कम्युनिकेशन एक्टिविटीज़ परफॉर्म की जाएंगी. All these things comes under the category of communication plans. Here is a scenario in front of you which will establish that how to create and implement a communication plan. So the first part include establish the communication objectives, identify influence on the communication mix, determine the total communication budget, allocate to the communication mix budget, evaluate the effectiveness of the communication mix. So before we end, there is a do it yourself exercise for you. And first question of do it yourself exercise is explain the role of the internet in marketing. And second question is about explain the communication plan. You need to write 10 points for the same. Let's take a revision to that what we have covered in today's session. It was quite lengthy session. So in the first part of today's session, we have covered different types of statistics that is used by our analyst to evaluate the reach of different media in terms of years. Then we have covered a kind of we have differentiated between the traditional and internet advertisement. Apart from this, we have also discussed the popular terms that we use in internet. Different types of website issues are also discussed to resolve the future problems. How IT has influenced or internet has involved, how internet has given birth to the revolutionary change in the organization. That was the part of today's session. Then we discuss about the integrated marketing communication, coordination and implementations. What is the role of communication in the industrial level? The interesting part of today's session was communication platform, that how different communication mediums are used to perform different tasks. We have also discussed the communication process models, how organizations can grow with the help of proper communication drives. Internet and advertisement, how they are related with each other, that was the part of today's session. Media and marketing, how they are related with each other. Innovative style of advertisement, that was the today's unique part. Marketing communication we have discussed. IMC, communication plans. So with this we are going to finish this session. Thank you.